Hey guys, in this video, going to be touching on Arcanine, what's its best move pool in the Gen 1 Pokemon games, as well as the location of the TMs that you're going to have to pick up to teach Arcanine this moveset. So, taking a look here at this fire Pokemon, and we can see here move number 1, Fire Blast, as well as Body Slam there in move number 2. Move number 3, the option between either Mimic or Hyper Beam, and then move number 4 being Reflect. And move number 1, you have the option here between Fire Blast, or you can go with Flamethrower if you want something that has a little bit less power but higher accuracy. Starting off here with Fire Blast, 30% chance to burn the target, 120 on the power, 85% accuracy. And this is going to be a TM that you're going to pick up as a prize for defeating the 7th gym leader, Blaine, and he'll reward you with TM38 Fire Blast. Going back, like I said, if you want, you can go with Flamethrower. Now, if we go over to Arcanine, we can actually see moves learned by leveling up. Flamethrower is actually not in here, so if we go over to Growlithe, now Growlithe will learn Flamethrower at level 50, so in that instance, you'd have to keep Growlithe until you got it to level 50, and then you could evolve it into Arcanine after that. And Flamethrower is an attack that has 90 power and 100 accuracy, but the downside with Arcanine is its special attack is at 80 while its attack is at 110. Fire is going to use the special attack, so not necessarily something where you're going to want to opt necessarily for the lower powered fire attack in Flamethrower, given the fact that Arcanine already doesn't necessarily have the highest special attack to pair with that, so you might just want to end up going with Fire Blast. Now, Body Slam is going to be a TM that you have to pick up. It's a 30% chance to paralyze the target, 85 power on that, 100% accuracy. And going back to our list of TMs, Body Slam is going to be TM08. It's picked up on the SSN. Going over to the SSN page, it's on the first floor in the second room from the left. As you get aboard the SSN, right there on the first floor, TM08 Body Slam can be picked up. And then move number 3, you have the option between Mimic or Hyper Beam. And the reason you might want to go with Mimic is so you can strategically use it to try to pick up a better move, given Arcanine's relatively limited move pool. But I also don't mind going with Hyper Beam. It's an attack that utilizes the higher attack stat that Arcanine has, other than obviously just using Body Slam, because Hyper Beam quite a bit more powerful at 150 power, and it's 90% accurate. And this is going to be a TM that you can pick up over at the Rocket Game Corner. It's going to be TM15, and over at Rocket Game Corner, it's 5,500 coins. And if you don't go with Hyper Beam, Mimic is also a TM that you're going to have to pick up, and this one is going to be TM31, and it's found over in Saffron City from Copycat's house. And Copycat lives in a house that is located in the northwest of Saffron City. And in the Gen 1 games, if you give Copycat a Pokédoll, she will reward you back with TM31 Mimic. That's how you go about picking up that particular TM. And then the last move here is Reflect, and what this does is it doubles the user's defense. If we take a look at Arcanine, if you can double that defense stat, all of a sudden it becomes quite a tanky Pokemon to deal with. And Reflect is going to be TM33, and you can pick that one up over at the Celadon department store. And in the Celadon department store, it's going to be on the second floor from the right cashier. TM33 Reflect can be picked up for 1,000. So there's a lot of downsides to going with Arcanine. The fact that literally every move that is listed here is a TM that you have to teach Arcanine, given the fact that it really doesn't learn all that much. It's pretty limited in what it learns leveling up. Obviously, if you stick around and hold Growlithe for a while, it can learn some moves that you could potentially throw in there, things like Takedown, Agility, and Flamethrower, but that combination of moves isn't going to be quite as good as what you can get with this particular build, but not necessarily the worst thing in the world if you don't want to use TMs on Arcanine in that instance, and instead you wanted just to level up your Growlithe so it can learn some of these other moves that Arcanine isn't able to learn if you evolve your Growlithe early on. So I hope this video was helpful, going over a really strong build that you can give to Arcanine in the Gen 1 games. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Consider subscribing, and I'll catch you back here next time.